Now that the Percy Lapid slay case is making some progress, Malacanang hopes that justice will be served for the Mabasa family. Office of the Press Secretary OIC Cheloy Garafil said this after 10 people were charged with the murder of the veteran radio broadcaster earlier today. Garafil also assured the public that President Bongbong Marcos is aware of the situation.
Despite being the primary suspect in the Lapid slay, suspended BuCor Chief Gerald Bantag still managed to get support up north. Supporters of General Bantag gathered in Baguio City over the weekend, urging the national government to reinstate him back to BuCor. Several groups put up tarpaulins in support of Bantag, whom they believe is innocent. Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong also called for restraint amid allegations being lodged against the suspended BuCor chief.
And here to give us his thoughts on the filing of charges against General Bantag, we have over Zoom Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong. Good evening, Mayor Magalong. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, Robbie. Good evening, Donnie.
Mayor, before anything else, maybe you could help us to understand the connection of General Bantag to Baguio. Why the support, why the expression of support is coming from Baguio in particular?
Well, the reason why I attended one of the events yesterday was to, restrain our constituents. Besides, si Gerald Bantag is one of my constituents, being a resident of the city of Baguio. And when I was going over some of the posts of the social media, especially among associates of Director General Bantag, former Director General Bantag, I found out that some of them are inciting people to hatred, inciting people to to anger, and that's the reason why I decided to go and attend that special event, para to to pacify the people and remind them that allow justice to take its course.
Okay, that's fair enough. But that is with regards to how the public is perceiving this and also how the public is reacting. But as a former PNP chief, maybe you could comment as well on the investigation itself and how it has progressed in this direction so far. What do you think of the probe that has led us to this point?
Well, the way I see it, and looking at the the framework that was followed by the Philippine National Police and the National Bureau of Investigation. Very comprehensive yung kanilang investigation. And besides, they were able to identify the witnesses, they were able to gather all this information, reduce these testimonies into writing. So sa tingin ko naman, sufficient an evidence that would really establish yung culpability ni Yusek ni Gerald Bantag, and together with the 5 others na involved dito sa crime na to. But at the end of the day, we cannot really at the moment we cannot really decide if he's innocent or not. Let's just as I've said, let justice take its course.
Mayor, despite this evidence, what are the people saying? Do they believe he is innocent? What exactly is their motive for coming out in support?
Alam mo kasi ganun ang kaigurotan, very closely knit family, they're a clan, they would support each other. Siyempre, tingin pa rin nila, si Gerald Bantag is innocent at discriminating yung charges against them. Kaya nga nandun ako para ipacify sila and to tell them that it's all about seeking out the truth. And this is not the right time for them to incite people to anger, to create anything or to come up with some bad comments against anyone. Sabi ko nga sa kanila, for the meantime, let us all be calm. Let us address all this bitterness and anger, and instead look at things very objectively. Ang advice ko nga kay Gerald Bantag is to spend more time with the family, and at the same time look for a very good lawyer.
Mayor, your thoughts, sir, on the urging the government to reinstate him back to the BuCor, or how long should this suspension be? Is this temporary? Should we be waiting for more evidence before he can resume his duties? Is this even a possibility?
Well, the charge is very serious, murder. And to look at it, it's multiple murder. So no way na i-allow natin na ma-reinstate siya. Merong siyempreng administrative culpability. So better na wala muna siya para walang conflict of interest at the same time, hindi niya ma-influence yung conduct ng investigation. So I think tama lang yung ginawa ng ating gobyerno na talagang tanggalin siya.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong.